This is round 2, guys. Round 2. All the players are going to join on up, and then we will get started. Everything's looking good thus far, so we will go in just a bit. Here we go. As everyone loads up, we'll start the countdown and go from there. And for those that, everyone knows how this game's played, right? Everyone gets into that big old aircraft. It ferries its way randomly across the island of Erangel, and then everyone jumps out to try to get that mad loot. Ooh, a little loud there. In fact, I'm going to turn it down just a little bit because I know it's going to get really loud really fast as that plane comes. Is anyone else annoyed by that? Like, I always find that annoying. And so here's the thing. I understand, like, how loud it is because if you're on the ground, they want you to hear the aircraft in the air. So, you know, the loot drops coming. But they haven't adjusted it so that if you're, like, right next to it, it's going to sound crazy loud. That's how it works. Watch Disco Termod. Starting in 10 seconds, and we'll get going. Turn that audio down just a bit. It's way too loud. In fact, let's just follow them while we can. I'm trying to follow them as fast as I can. I'm going pretty fast right now. But we see it going over Milta Power in a westerly direction. Will we start seeing some jumps? Maybe at Lipovka, maybe at Milta Power, maybe at the Milta substation, or Milta proper. Actually, 2 different squads going to the military base, but there's a lot of places you can jump here. In fact, I'm actually surprised so many have jumped right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squads going for a lot of these smaller areas. Maybe looking for vehicles, perhaps. Maybe going to Yasnaya, Polyana. Some jumps near Watertown. Maybe jumps to the north. Maybe to Severny, maybe to shooting range. And then finally, one squad ends up jumping to George Pole. That's Team Toxic Esports. Not esports, esports. Now, guys, this is the time in the match where everyone just loots. That's all they're really going to do is loot it up. And so we have a lot of time to talk about what could happen. The circle has not hit just yet, but we will see it in just a moment. Let us see where we have in terms of the different squads. The only thing that I really see here is the fact that, that Toast ends up dying. No, yeah, Toast ends up killing Rixo. Why was Rixo there? Why was he there? Maybe he just got a bad drop or something. I don't know. Well, let's just see what else we got. The circle is in the southwest region of the island. Now, here's the thing. Shadow and Shiv and Kailang, who, mind you, hide on bush, are going to have an ability to go after military base and have it all to themselves, while Meterbot and Profi interrogate going to have Novo all themselves as well. Now, I do see some action here where we have Lagzer and from Team 1 here engaging with some other folks as well. Let's see what we got. Alice Malice, it's the other squad right next to him is Alice Malice, conspicuous in low pink. That's from Team Forsaken, who, by the way, ended up winning last round, but they're already down 1. Lots of loot simulator going on right now. In fact, Alice Malice is alone in this. I mean, take in mind that Alice Malice is alone, and yet everyone else, Team 1's all there. So the moment that Team 1 comes in here, Alice Malice is going to get the drop. So here it comes. See if we can see some action in this. I'm curious what's going to happen. Oh no! Oh no! Alice Malice ends up getting taken out quickly, knocking out Lagzer, but not enough. Safe's going to take Lagzer out in that respect. And that could be the end of Forsaken. All right, guys, we are back. More streaming problems, so I apologize for that. But it's only Loot Simulator right now, so we didn't see a whole lot of action since then. We have, again, this circle in the southwest. We still see, what do we see? We see a few squads still on the outskirts as the first circle ends up moving in with these two squads here. This is Elastic, Sega, and Poofy. Quarantine from Team Delta. To their east is Napnator and squad. They're on 8th World. In fact, I'm curious if they're going to see each other on this. And so let's go ahead and let's just get a little bit of free cam going on and see if we can see them seeing each other. I mean, they're just... Elastic's is a little exposed, but beyond that... Are they going to see... Oh, Napnator sees them. Ends up taking shots. Elastic goes down. Elastic taking hits. Elastic, though, is quite all right beyond this. Taking some, taking some damage, but he'll be all right. Now, Low Pink and Inconspicuous from Forsaken, 2 of their 4 comrades are down. And it looks as if that Godermod and as well as around the raid from Walmex Angels will get a vehicle in time and make their way back as the remaining squads descend to that inner circle. In fact, Inconspicuous ends up getting taken out. In fact, his remaining squad mate ends up dying from safe. Low Pink, last one up on Forsaken. The same squad that got number 1 last round. Only got 1 player left. It may be a game of hiding at this point. Looking else around the bend, do we see any other squads that may be engaging? In fact, it looks as if that we got a look at all these vehicles. Look at all of them. That's Ataxia. Ataxia has 4 separate vehicles, it seems. What are they doing? But they are now all jumping out, and they're going to be engaging. Izzy could be fun, which is on Operation Pandora Trigger. In fact, they are moving all around it to get a flank. I actually like this quite a bit, even though that it's a lot of vehicles, a lot of noise. But if they can position themselves right, and they may actually be able to get some kills here. So Interrogate, Metabot, and Profi all pushing up near the water tower, whereas Hex sort of in behind. In fact, I bet if they were able to engage, Hex is able to slowly move on up. In fact, that's exactly what he's doing. Trying to get some shots. They end up taking out 1. Profi throwing a nade. Will there be a nade kill here? Let's get closer. Ends up killing the guy that was down with the nade. Although they take shots as well. But will Interrogate be able to get back up? Maybe. Could be fun. Ends up taking out and killing Profi. They thought that everyone was in this big building. They were not. And Hex is pushing around, maybe able to take out Rendark. But alas, the tables have turned. They did not realize that they were in the warehouse. Meterbot, though, trying to take some shots. Let's see that perspective. Oh no. Meterbot ends up getting taken out. Hex's last one up ends up taking out or getting up Interrogate, so now it's a 2-on-3 situation. But do they know? Does Operation Pandora Trigger know that they're there? Interrogate throwing a nade. No. And as this fighting continues, let's see if there's anything else going on here. We have Stevie doing a little bit of damage. Let's see what Stevie's doing. Stevie is just driving around with his teammates. So we'll go back to what's going on with around the raid. Oh, they're just hurting. That's all they're doing. How about moving on to let's check out what's going on with Izzy and Rendark versus Interrogate and Hex. They're just kind of camping it out. Just kind of camping it out. Waiting for it to take place. Remember, guys, this is just kind of the second circle now at this point. Ooh, there's some fighting going on. Do they know that they're there? Maybe. In fact, no. It looks as if that they're flanking back around. Are they going to get in the vehicle, or are they going to try to engage them? Let's see how this ends up working. Could be funny looking to see if they're pushing. In fact, if Could Be Funny sees it, Izzy has a good shot. In fact, here it comes. Let's try. Izzy pushing him up. Will Izzy get a double here? Will he get a single? No. Ends up getting nothing. Nades being thrown, but a little bit too strong an arm on that one. Now, why isn't Rindhark helping in all this? He's on his team. He's there with them. He could get up and help. Could Be Funny throwing a nade. Will he get a good shot on this? Oh, close. Very close. I feel like Rindhark should do more. Operation Pandora Trigger, though, now is a 1v2 situation. Operation Pandora Trigger. One man left against Interrogate and Hexit from Ataxia. It's actually Hexata. It's not Hexit. Excuse me. Let's go and see where other action may be taking place. We have Scrublord, Gump, and Stevens from Ravens on the Roof. Ravens on the Roof. Holding things down against Valesio and Wern or Irvern in Kalama. They are from Team ASLM. Whole squad's up, but let's zoom out and see what else other fighting that may take place. No action thus far. Although Antox and his crew taking a little bit of damage. Trying to do a little bit of looting on George Pole, but nothing yet. Go into Gazardale. Gazardale on Team Barbarians. We haven't seen Barbarians much yet. His squad includes Mr. XXD, Cilia, and Malik Magic. What do we have coming up next, though? The circle now a little bit more to the north, but many of the squads are in pretty decent positions. A lot of folks like to go to this gravel pit area, this quarry, for this high ground there, and that's where Ravens on the Roof is. High ground over ASLM. At the same time, 3T Butts from Rocket Esports driving with his crew, seeing where they end up going on here. Going around ASLM. Balak is the last in their squad. I guess getting a little bit of hedging their bets. But they are moving real close to Toast and Drayden. And here comes action. Some shots received. Toast ends up doing a mag dump on him from Enix. But, no kills. No kills there. I was hoping for some explosions. I think that'd be really cool. See what we have next. In fact, it looks like as if Interrogate and Hexata, the last remaining members of Ataxia. I mean, they're dead in the circle, and really, when you think about it, they're in a pretty decent position. Even though that vehicle is will flipped over. Why? Because not only do they have a rock for cover, but they have a lot of concealment. A lot of these trees provide a good means, although not too much. They jumped out a little bit ahead of themselves, ended up taking damage, moving back to the rock of where they came from. Toast from Enix, engaging them aggressively. Let's see what else we have in terms of engagement, though. It looks as if the Team 1 is also engaging folks from long range, using a 8X. Will we see, however, any loot drops? Where's that loot drop going? Now, that loot drop is actually right next to the remaining members of Ataxia. Where is it? There it is. And so as it descends, will they take it? I actually think they won't, because unless they got some smokes or something. Nearly every squad, though, is in the circle already, except for Dan, a.k.a. Pharaoh, Booze, and Ponta84 from Feather Online Gaming, getting in the circle. But Low Pink, which is not what I clicked on. Low Pink here, last one up on his squad. Low Pink from Forsaken, I believe. Last one to squad, taking a little bit of damage, but vehicles here. Just trying to survive. Ooh, this is going to be good. Scrub Spectre is going after the loot crate. Will he get anything good? Let's check it out. What'd he get? What'd he get? I didn't see what he got. It was not a, it didn't look like a sniper rifle, but he's driving right towards the Ataxia members. Are they going to engage him? Oh, yeah. Oh, Scrub Spectre, no. That was Scrub Spectre from Toxic Esports dying quickly. He just went flying. Went flying. I like that, but let's keep on going, though. Interrogate, though, taking some damage from a number of squads. He's, we have 3D Butts, who has an M24. I like that. Let's check out 3D Butts. Does he have a decent scope on it? Yeah, it's got a 4X. That's not bad. He also ends up trying to take out Around the Raid from Womack's Angels. Womack's Angels run into a hornet's nest there. It's clinical. Already get taken out. Let's move faster and see. Balak will be able to take him out likely, but let's go to Voxic, and Toso ends up blowing them up in the vehicle. Womack's Angels down for the count. At this point, guys, when this circle's like this, and this got this many squads around, vehicles right in the dead center can be tough. Not saying that it's never an option, but it's tough. It's way tough. Let's see what other things we got in terms of squads coming around. Stevie and Scrublord Gump from Ravens on Roof, also in a vehicle. All four up. They're going right into the fight. In fact, let's go ahead and see where they end up going. Balak sort of alone in this. Getting a decent position, going to walk their way in the end, but will Outsider, Hippocy, or Balak end up taking them out. From Rocket Esports, look at that spread as they push on up. Outsider taking hits. Scoreboard gut, bringing him up. Outsider ends up getting knocked out, moving on to Balak and Hypo or Hypoc. Over the circle, but they are taking a lot of damage. In fact, Stevie pushing around may be able to get a nade or two into them. Although now before he gets shot by Alexar. Alexar from 8th World. So this is 3 separate squads all engaging each other right now. Perlosco just trying to hide it out. Stoops also there as well. Ravens on roof. They gotta get something out of here. In fact, no, they get taken out completely. Ravens on roof is out of it. 3D Butts from Rockets Esports. Ends up getting the 3 kills on that one. Reaping the reward of that booty. But Alexar and Constant Rules are still here. They are still up from 8th World. He's trying to survive, but Alexar, you gotta using some bandages. Oh no. When you're using bandages, that's not a good thing to have on you when time is of the essence. Now, Constant Rules pushing up, but here's the thing. They may have some real trouble ahead of them. Hit Hypoc and 3T Butts. Right next, Constant Rules is taken out. They know he's there. Here comes the push. Oh no. But Mafia. Oh, they get squeezed. Alexar gets squeezed, and now it's Mafia, Black Dot, Lilon, and Trousseau, all from Barbarians, now facing Metallic. In fact, I'm going to get a little closer to him. Oh no. There you go. 2 Barbarians down, Trousseau and Laurent. Oh, now it's, wow. Barbarians are taken out by Balak, 3T Butts. Rocket Esports end up clearing out 2 squads. Some good fighting going on. In fact, they are the last ones up. Now, will Hypoc make it? Hypoc. No, I don't think you can heal like that, dude. Oh, no. He's in the ground. Now, Hypoc is not going to make it, guys. In fact, neither is 3T Butts. Balak runs solo from here on out. Let's go to Gazardale, who is on Barbarians. No, wait. That's not right. Is that right? I misspoke, guys. Barbarians is still up. Well, they were still up. It was E-Logic that died. I got my names mixed up. But let's keep on going to Shiv. Shiv from Hide on Bush. With teammates Kylek, as well as Yuki and Shadow 1K. Sees 1. Are they going to take an engagement with the 416? Oh, ends up taking out 1. As these 2, will he get 2 on this? Taking those shots, getting those shots. Oh, he just needs to do 1 or 2 more. Killing 1. We only have 5 squads remaining. And there's a knockout there. But let's watch Shadow. Shadow pushing them up real close. Shadow can't go around. If he goes around, he's going to get hit. But Frankie is really the last one up in this. Frankie from Hexagon Esports with his teammate now down. Uh-oh. Ends up getting grenaded. That's the end of Hexagon Esports. It is the end as Hide on Bush continues to engage. We now only have 4 squads remaining. Day Night, the last one out from SDL Esports, hanging out. With most of the squads here all in the middle. In fact, Ponte 84 here, engaging. I'm going to zoom out and see if we can find some more action. Team 1 holding it down, but Day Night pushing it up. He's alone. Is he going to push this guy? Day Night is going to get annihilated. No, he doesn't. Ends up taking out Pittis, but no. Runs right into Salgi. Salgi and safe are going to get Pittis up. There are only now 2 squads remaining. 2 squads. With some distance, mind you. It really is now going to come down to the circles. Where are the circles going to be in this? We know Team 1's going to have to push on out, and that Shiv's squad in this, hide on bush, is in the circle for the most part, but making good spread, getting behind trees. This is ideal to be in, as these remaining squads are going to have to duke it out. Team 1. Team 1, I mean, if they don't have smokes, they got 40 seconds to do something. And as they get out of the buildings, and it may behoove them just to keep a guy in there with the recognition that going to have to lose a teammate, just so they can get some eyes, get some covering fire, maybe get an engagement. Remember, it's 3-on-3 right now. 3-on-3. Safe, taking some damage. 5 seconds, guys, before this begins to get a whole lot more intense. They are moving now to the south, and here comes that movement. They just have to go a little bit. Shiv pushing them up. Let's get some Salgi taken out. Circles now descending as they wheat worm their way into that inner circle. Here come the shots. They're all proned out. Salgi ends up taking out his 2v3 in favor of hide on bush, but oh, and here come the nades. Will we see some nade action? No, not enough. They're way too far from each other, but I do like the approach. Now Shiv with the long throw on the Molotovs. I don't know if you guys noticed that the circle is most certainly in hide on bush's favor. As we can see, I mean, they are already in it. They just got to throw nades. That's all they got to do. And one goes down. This is now a 3-on-1 situation. 3-on-1. Pittis, last one up. 5 seconds before it descends. He's not in the circle. I think I'm going to have to call this for hide on bush. Here it comes. More nades. And that is the end, guys. Hide on bush ends up taking #1 in this, followed by Team 1. Followed by SDL Esports getting on the top 5. Kudos to them, despite the fact that they only got 1 kill among all 4 of them. Got top 3. I did like Day Knight's aggression at the end, though. Ended up knocking out 1 even. Booze 80, Svetsev, Dan, a.k.a. Pharaoh, Ponte 84 from the team Hexagon Esports on 4. Is that right? No, that's Frankie 82 is on Hexagon from who got 5th place. And then Feather Online Gaming got 4th, also with only 2 kills. I mean, wow. Some of these squads at the on 3, 4, and 5 really didn't get many kills at all. Number 6, Balak and squad was from Rocket Esports, got 6. And we'll go from there. Guys, that is the end of round 2.